All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm finally getting around to it. I've been talking about this for quite a while now. But now is a good time, I think. Going to be attempting to beat a whole lot of challenges. So, if you don't know, on the Rain World Discord, they have a whole bunch of challenges. I think most of them made, well, I mean, the whole thing is made by the community, but a bunch of community challenges ranging from things that I've already done just by like playing the game and speedrunning and such to some things that are really annoying and I kind of never want to touch, but I'm gonna have to do them anyway. So in the title of the stream, there's 1 over 60, 1 out of 60, because there's 60 challenges in total, which is a lot. There used to be like 20. So a bunch have been added, plus a bunch for Downpour. And I have completed one of them. And by completed, I mean I have done the challenge and submitted it to the Discord. And basically say, hey, I completed the challenge. Here's the proof. Here's, whatever. There's other challenges that I could consider as completed. And also challenges that I did like a year ago at this point. Back when I started streaming, I started with a bunch of challenges. And so I could count some of those as completed, right? But that was in an old version of the game, and plus I don't have like proof of completion. I mean, maybe I could go back to the streams and check, but I don't really want to bother with that. I'm just gonna redo those challenges, okay? Some of them are kind of gonna take a while, like the getting all the pearls. That's, that might take a whole stream. There's a few things like that. There's also some that I've completed. I think there's a challenge that is to get from the shelter at the bottom of the rot to the heart for Rivulet, to do that all in one cycle, which, I mean, that's just part of the story percent run, right? I've already done that. I think there's a few more a few more things like that, where it's kind of like just a segment of some speedrun that I've already done. So technically, I've already completed that challenge, but I would like to do it again, just isolated, as a challenge. Anyway, I'm going to be doing these in order of difficulty rated by the community, which I probably will disagree with quite often because I'm better at speedrunning challenges. So it's like some of the or the ones that are considered really difficult are actually probably really easy for me. Cheer guesser stream. I mean that's interesting. I don't know how that would work though. So the first challenge here, actually I have something set up for this. Fly trap. So this challenge is feed a live vulture to a pole plant and survive the encounter. So this is considered the easiest one out of all of them. Basically, find a vulture, find a pole plant, and then get the pole plant to get the vulture. That's probably happened before to like a lot of players, just kind of accidentally. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. Also, I'm not going to be using pre-existing save files. I think for most of these challenges, I want to start from a fresh save file if I can. Maybe if there's not like a reason to restart, and I've already have some other save file with some progress on it already, maybe I'll just keep using that. But for a lot of these, I think I'm going to start a new save file, which means I'm probably going to do this beginning section 20 times. I think the best place to do this is in Industrial, because there's this pole plant that I know of, and vultures actually spawn there, and I can get a vulture grub too, actually in a nearby room, so that should be pretty easy to do it. In that chimney room, is it the room with 3 connections or 4 connections? No, 3 connections, and there's a pole plant on the left side. Oh, close to the garbage worms. I mean, it's similar. I think any pole plant will work really. Oops. Just bonked into that guy. But industrial is closer. And there's a vulture grub right there. I mean, there's a vulture grub at the very start of Chimney too. In this beginning section 20 times. I mean, do I want to do more any percent though? That's the question. I guess I'll take this. Now, okay, some of these challenges don't sound that good, mostly because it's less of a challenge and more of a, if you know this one specific tech, then you can do it. If you don't know, then you have to go like look up the solution. Like one of the challenges is to kill a Leviathan. And this is not with downpour enabled, so you can't use the singularity bomb. And there's some glitch that you need to use. So if you know that glitch, go do it. It's probably really easy. If you don't know, then you just kind of have to go and look up how you like kill a Leviathan, you know? There's not many Batflies here, huh? I'm not going to be karma catching if I don't need to. Which is probably most of the time. And, I mean, part of the reason I wanted to do this is just to not be speedrunning. Honestly, just play the game. Honestly, a bunch of these challenges will just be, or the majority of these streams will probably be like setting up challenges and let's like doing the actual challenge itself. And so while I'm like preparing and getting into the right location and getting the right like items or whatever, I'm just gonna be playing the game. Which I haven't just played Rain World casually in like so long. So this is, I mean, this isn't really casually because I'm going for these challenges, right? But it basically is, right? Whoa. I didn't expect to get a roll there. I kind of wonder if there's any challenges that you could do at the same time. Like a theoretical speedrun that did every single challenge. What would the routing be? Because I'm sure that you would not want to reset the save file if you don't have to. So you would just go from one challenge to the next in some sort of route. That would be really complicated. Also, it would take like weeks. There's a lot of challenges, and some of them take a significant amount of time to complete. Like you have to travel across the entire map. I think I'm gonna try to do this. I hit something. That lizard over there. Okay, you know what? Okay. It's a theoretical speedrun, see? I'm not actually going to do that. I mean, technically, I am kind of doing that. I would rather complete these sooner than later. But, there we go. I'm not going to... I haven't planned anything out in advance, other than what order that I'm doing the challenges in. Okay. Never want to speedrun Rain World? Yeah, honestly. Like, if you enjoy playing the game normally, just go do that. But I think that if you have already played the game a lot and you're maybe getting kind of tired of it, speedrunning can be something unique, like a unique kind of challenge. Yeah, one of the challenges is just public descent. That'll be a difficult one. Sure. New tech that got discovered a few hours ago? Probably not. Now I know what shelter that I want to stay in, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go all the way over there. I mean, probably. I can do that. Itemless wall climb. Isn't that... like that kind of thing? Can't really gain height, but if you just like spam into a wall like that, you can gain a little bit of height. But I assume it's something else because that's already been known about. You're upside down and it's really fast. Is it the same idea of like spamming the like into the wall? You're annoying. Chris long jump. I like what he was doing there. Dude. I mean, I can check. I think I have the Discord open. Huh. That is interesting. That does actually look like something that could be useful in a speedrun. I mean, that room right there where it was shown in one of those videos. I think that was farm raise. Because you go up farm raise in some runs, so, I mean... But also, it looks like it takes a while to actually get going, so... If the room is short enough, it's probably faster just to climb up normally. That is interesting. Okay, I think I hope I know where to go. Like this way. This path in industrial that no one ever goes through. Because there's no reason to. Backwards throw boost. The extended slide. Can't fast pull climb with rivulet. It is extremely difficult. It's possible. It's possible. It might be a frame perfect input. So I don't know. I'm just gonna mess around here until it happens. Go through this path. Okay. See ya. Think I have enough food? Yeah. Now I don't know the exact requirements for most of these challenges. I think I'm gonna be safe and just shelter after completing it. That was a lot easier. I knew it was gonna be easy. Cool. I'm gonna check the exact requirements. Just short clip. Okay, so I can just make a short clip from the stream. and submit that later. So cool. That is one challenge done already. I do wonder if I want to have a counter on the screen for okay, the next challenge is something that I can do right now. Should I have a counter on the stream that shows how many challenges that I've completed? Because I feel like it might get a bit cluttered because there's already something else on the screen that I don't usually have. So the next challenge is Visitor. After leaving the tutorial area, re-enter and return to the platform you first spawn on, before the rain starts on any cycle. So I can just go and do that right now. Basically, we're going back to the start of the game, which I think you just need a grapple worm. Well, there's a few ways to do it, but I think a grapple worm is easiest. Oh, hey guys, take a spear. Like, cool. That guy doesn't even have a weapon. So I'm just gonna go up the chimney. Grab a grapple worm there. Hey, dude. I have on the top of the screen what challenge I'm currently working on. Oh, getting food. Perseverance soon. I'm going to be doing the challenges in order of difficulty. Basically the order that they're already in on the spreadsheet. I've already completed Flytrap. It was in fact very easy. So I'll get around to that. Isn't that challenge the, what is it, Cycle Zero Hunter? Oh, hello. Yeah, nice one. He did not want to turn around. That sounds like a lot of fun. Not really. Well, it's Camouflage right here. That's not a huge penalty. $59 out of 60, number 12. It's not gonna, this might take a long time. I don't know how long this will take. But even any like challenge is going to take at most. Okay, I'm just gonna take this pipe. Will this outlast Spearmaster? Probably. I mean, it depends on how long. I mean, Spearmaster is still ongoing, you know. Is the stream even working at all? Oh, it looks like it's fine on YouTube, and then Twitch it's broken. That's unfortunate, but I guess if it's fine on, it's laggy. Cool. I hope that doesn't mess up any of these challenges that I try to complete. If they cut out and I can't submit it. Okay, it looks like it's back now. But hello, welcome to the stream. I think Twitch was more broken than YouTube though. Oh, hey dude. Also, I don't want to try to like go out of my way to make the challenge easier. Like having higher lizard rep. I think that whenever possible, or most of the time, I'm going to be resetting the save file to try a new challenge. But you know, the next challenge visitor, I was like, might as well just like keep going on the save file because it's not really impacted by anything that I've already done, and I just started anyway. Some of the challenges might overlap. Actually, I could do that. Challenges like, I think there's one for getting all the pearls into one shelter, and then another one for getting all the arena unlocks. So I could do both of those at the same time. Basically just travel across the entire world. Get the unlocks and the pearl along the way. You know, because for the pearls you're going to be traveling all over the place anyway, so you might as well like get the arena unlocks that you come across, right? What challenge is that? I don't know, I don't have that open. I do have all the achievements. King Vultures? No, I'm not doing that yet. Yes, this challenge is to return to the starting location of the campaign. So I'm just grabbing a grapple worm. There might be another way to do it that doesn't use a grapple worm, but this is the way that I've done it before. I do need food. These guys have taken all the spears. Oh, Badfly. Starfly with its good Gata. True. Actually, I can go one shelter further. This isn't risky at all, right? Ah! That scavenger didn't like me. Could've been bad. Hey dude, take that. I did just give this guy a weapon, but that should mean that he no longer wants to attack me. So this next room is actually where I could have done the other challenge. Right here. Or not right here. Right here? There's no pole plant. I thought there was a pole plant around here. Oops. I don't need that. It's not like the garbage worms can eat a vulture. 2 rooms before. Oh yeah, there was that pole plant there. I'm going in order of the difficulty that they're listed on the spreadsheet, which is not the same difficulty for me. Some challenges are actually much easier for me, or challenges that I've already completed that are quite high on the list. Also, you don't need to give me advice for every single challenge all at once. I'll go through the challenges at my own pace with my own strategies, but if I need help for anything, or if I don't know how to do it, I'll ask for help, okay? And I will ask for help Because manslaughter was one that I did not know how to do at all. I did look up your video just to see how it's done at all. It does bother me a little bit that there's some challenges that you have a very like unclear solution. I guess that's the point of the challenge, right? Maybe like trying to figure out how you can do it. But I prefer challenges where what you have to do is quite simple, but actually like executing that is the difficult part. Like any of the speedrun challenges are like, okay, I get that, just do this thing quickly. But then actually doing it quickly, of course, is quite difficult because you have to be really fast, you have to deal with creatures, you know, all of that. Yeah, the manslaughter is the challenge where you have to kill a bunch of scavengers without kill credit. So you need to like find some roundabout way to kill them, like with vultures. I think with vultures was one way. So if you spawn in vultures with the vulture grub, then vulture kills all the scavengers, and that counts as completing the challenge because you technically didn't do anything. You just like stood back as the vultures did everything. And then another way is with jetfish, because there's some way that jetfish can deal damage to creatures. And it's kind of strange, but it doesn't count as kill. Like, it doesn't count for kill credit. Hey, be careful. I haven't sheltered yet. Cool. We're just heading back to outskirts now. Less than 28 days. It depends on how that's counted, because I'm gonna spread these streams out quite a bit. At most, I'm going to be doing 2 streams of these challenges per week. So, like, this is probably going to happen over the course of many months. But if you counted each each day that I stream as one day of attempts, I'm not gonna go for that. Challenge where you have to take a deer to Pebbles. That sounds awful. Isn't that? I think there's a video that does that, and it's kind of awful because you have to because you often get clipped into the terrain or out of bounds, or you just die randomly, or you get blocked off from like going through a pipe. Some things are not meant to happen. The challenges that I'm honestly most worried about are the ones where you have to carry some creature to some location, and usually it's not a very easy creature to deal with. Like one of them is a live centipede, a baby centipede. So I guess it'll just keep shocking you like repeatedly. I don't really know how that's reasonable. But yeah, that's one of the challenges. Please. Why do you have to mess up wall jumping? Also, the one where you have to bring a tamed cyan around. I think it's to bring a tamed cyan lizard into 5 pebbles. Which sounds awful because they will get into fights with everything and jump into pits and, you know. So yeah, those are the kind of the challenges that I'm worried about. But this challenge right now is pretty much almost done. This is a long cycle too. Right when Downpour came out, one of the first things that I did is craft a grapple worm as Gourmand and then go to the beginning of the game. Basically what this challenge is. Because Downpour actually adds some rooms back there, and so I got to explore those for the first time as Gourmand. MSC challenges? Yeah, I'll just do those after all the vanilla ones. So I'm actually not going to be playing Downpour for a long time. I mean, I'll be switching back and forth when I do like other speedruns and such. But for these challenges, they will all be vanilla for quite a while. Wow, objects can be picked up, carried, and tossed? That's crazy information. New batches? If any new challenges come out and are added to the list before I finish them all? Or after I finish them all? And I guess if they get added, I'll just like do them. But yeah, I don't know about after. Maybe I'll like, if a challenge comes out, I'll like go and complete it if I want to like keep up the streak of like having all the challenges completed. So here we are. I think this counts, just being up here. Although I did come from the chimney shelter. So the whole thing would be counted in one cycle. So I could stay in the next shelter over and then just go back. Because the verification says that it needs a full video of the cycle. So that would start from chimney. Dream. Yeah, I guess as long as you can get a grapple worm, you can get up here. But there's some characters that can just do it, like Rivulet. Rivulet can wall pounce their way up. It is quite difficult though, because the angles don't quite match up. But there's a way. Saints obviously can. Everything is easy for Saint. Probably Artificer too. So many Downpour characters have really good movement abilities. These fruit, I'm gonna have to eat these fruit eventually. Okay, we're up here again. Fortunately, yeah, fortunately you can't actually go anywhere. I don't think I actually need to go back. Spearmaster can Spearmaster their way up. I mean, the train is kind of weird. I don't know if... I mean, you can probably do it with, like, ceiling spears. The next challenge is actually Manslaughter. Which... What, you recommended that I play Hunter for carrying a Jetfish around? If I want to do it like that? The closest shelter... Or I could go to Shoreline to get the Jetfish, and then the closest... Yeah, the closest scavenger tool would be the one in Garbage. So, another campaign. That doesn't mean I have to play Hunter. So, actually getting there might be a little bit challenging because we start in Farm Raise, right? Also, change this around. I have a lot of windows open right now. Don't need that. Best way to get to the shoreline from here, if I go down outskirts. I guess I do want to have good scavenger rep, right? Or, hold up, let me look at this again. No, that's not relevant to this challenge. There's another challenge where the scavenger rep you have is important. But I guess if I have good rep, then it's like, it makes it more clear how the challenge works. So if I go down to outskirts, I'll be able to give some pearls to... You're a larger one. You're not dangerous. I'll be able to give some pearls to scavengers before. I could, in farm raise, try to kill him with vultures, but that's... I mean, maybe I'll try that. Or either in farm raise or like outskirts. Stick my head down. It's... I keep looking at the neuron like, why are you leaving that behind? You brought it all the way here. You're just gonna throw it on the floor all of a sudden? Hello. Don't mind me. Luckily, the time limit should not really matter at all, because I don't really need to go that far. There's some other challenges that you play as Hunter that are much more interesting. There's some score runs. There's Oh wait, I should have brought the pearl from earlier. I mean, I have a pearl right. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this other pearl. I'll have 2 pearls for them, in case I run into them before the toll. Hey, can I perform basic platforming, please? Oh, these centipedes. I mean, you're in a bad spot. Oh, I mean, that's not what I meant, but okay. There's a guy down there. Oh, now you're gonna go? Wall pounce up. I didn't think of him. Actually, I totally forgot that you can just wall pounce from a pounce. I was thinking that I would have had to have thrown one of my items to do the wall pounce. Oh, there's a hole there? Huh. I don't know if I've ever gone up there. Hey, dude. Oh, good job. Some creatures. There's a vulture. Hey, dude. Thank you. Now the green one should run away. Uh-oh, this might be dangerous. Hey man, if you want to move out of the way, there's a good reason to. Well, good luck. Hunter Gaming. When's the last time I played Hunter on stream? You guys want this? And this? And this? And this? And this? All of my possessions. Okay, so that should be pretty good rep. Forfeit everything you own to the scavengers. Yeah, sure. I'll take plenty of shelters. So I think making consistent progress is better than taking risks. I'm very used to, or one thing that I really enjoy doing in Rain World is just trying to go really far in a single cycle. I always love doing that. And it's part of why speedruns are really fun for me. Because you just get so many shelters. Like, oh, you want to go from farm raised to, like, industrial in one cycle? Go ahead. Just like, go do that. But, you know, to be safe, the better option is obviously to take shelters. But it's fun in speedruns to see how far you can make it in a single cycle. Whenever there's an opportunity to not take a shelter, I will take it. Like at the end of Spearmaster's story percent run, you can make it from Moon all the way to the very end of the run in a single cycle. Hey, dude. He's probably just gonna run away. Oh yeah, come up here. Nah, he's leaving. Can go down. Oh. Yeah, I guess you could. This is a path that I've taken in casual playthroughs all the time. So I'm very used to doing it this way. There's a lack of creatures right now. This island is very peaceful. I mean, usually there's vultures, right? And maybe like a green lizard. I could buy a vulture for food. I mean, there should be some lizards over here. I also could have just eaten the centipedes in the first room. Downpour adds a red lizard. Oh, so I thought that I was expecting a red lizard actually. And there is none. That's fun. Adding more creatures to an already difficult campaign. Thank you, Downpour. I don't have a rock. Unnecessary. This green already found himself a meal. I could get an echo. Fun. Oh, there's a red lizard for Gramond specifically. I think there's also one for Saint. Maybe, perhaps. I feel like I remember there being a red there, and I don't play Gourmand too often. You're gonna get in the way. Okay, the next room is like, or the next area is very chaotic, so shelter here is good. need rocks anyway. Off throws don't exist. There are no icons for gates. Yeah, I guess it could have been a lineage. I should be practicing crawl turn vaults, right? I'm gonna have to do them eventually. I mean, with the challenge that requires that you do those. Oh. Okay. Hello. Take that. Take this too. And then, thank you. I was expecting that to happen. The challenge where I have to do the crawl turn vaults. Luckily, there's like no time limit, so you can spend as much time as you need. Even if you only complete it one in every like 100 attempts, you'll complete it eventually, right? It'll just take you like 700 attempts total. And some people are crazy and they can just do them like first try somewhat consistently. Okay, hey guys, is there chaos going on again? Okay, they actually saw the pearl. Make sure that they actually pick up the pearl and you can see it, because their vision is actually kind of bad. Sometimes you can see like a visualization of their vision cone, and sometimes they are looking up and they just don't see you standing right in front of them. That was awful. Yeah, I'll fight this guy. Is that a bat spear? And I picked a bat instead of a spear. Well, okay. He dead? Yes. Wow, 100 years strong. Goodness. Where am I going now? I guess to garbage, right? Industrial garbage. Hey, what are you doing? Chief. The chieftain as in the challenge or the passage? The challenge is... Hold up, what is the challenge? Do I have it? Oh. That's actually the next one on the list. So apparently, I actually only looked into this recently. You can just bring scavengers to shoreline and then they will just automatically show up in... Dude, they will just automatically show up in Look to the Moon. And in that case, I'm wondering, can you do it from Shaded? Because there's, well, actually, probably not, because they would have to get past the bridge. Unless you could, unless they have, like, a tunnel they could take. Because there's a scavenger troll, like, and a bunch of scavengers usually spawn in the area of shoreline that's, like, right next to, Also, I could have taken a much easier path to get you. So I have seen it done from subterranean, right? That's the easy place to do it because there's scavengers right next to the shoreline gate. So you can just take them there and then just go to moon and they'll just be there. And I guess since I'm going to... I mean, hold up. It would be easier to do not as Hunter. I don't have to keep playing as Hunter. But I guess if I'm gonna get high scavenger rep on this save file, I might as well like just go and do that afterwards. Oh right, that shelter is not there. Oh no, up throws are still a thing. I just messed up. I might have just grabbed onto the pole. So you're gonna do something crazy. No. Yeah, if I could bring scavengers from shoreline or from shaded, that would be the easiest option. So I'm going to garbage or I guess like from garbage I can go to drainage, subterranean, and then from there go to shoreline, right? Bring some scavengers. If I want to keep playing as Hunter. But if I restart as Survivor, then I'll have to get up rep again. I do wonder what rep is. I should probably check the passage. Garbage is up here. That was unnecessarily risky. I am Hunter. That's true. Really? I was right there. Okay, I guess don't do that. Yeah, don't press up there. Even though I usually do that. Just press up when you do a pounce like that. Hey, dude. Nice catch. That might be the only time I've actually used grenades efficiently against a single target. It's actually quite hard to kill things with grenades because if you don't like land a direct hit, they don't really deal that much damage at all. They just stun. That's another scavenger. I was worried for a second. They should have high rep, right? I shouldn't need to worry. Yeah, he's chill. Also, I just realized that I'm going to garbage wastes. Maybe it would have been easier to go... Well, okay, if I entered shoreline from shaded, I would have had to travel across the entirety of shoreline again just to get back. So I guess this is the best option, but... You know, being in garbage waste as Hunter is not usually ideal. I don't usually like doing this. I'll stay here. Oh, is there actually like a rain real geoguesser that you can like just go and just play? Maybe I'll try that. But yeah, I can see how Downpour would make that more difficult because a lot of regions are inspired by other regions. Like Pipe Yard looks like 4 other regions. And areas like the Gutter or Subtunnel, you know, are very much inspired by the regions they connect to. That was very smooth. No, no, you don't. Do I know how to navigate garbage wastes? I hope so. I'm just kind of going in this direction. And also, I'm probably gonna run into cyans soon. I think there's cyan lizards here. Yes, here's one. His natural habitat. Just gonna sit there. Nice flip. Totally necessary. I don't like this guy. You know, I'm just gonna keep moving. Yeah, we're pretty much almost here anyway. Don't hear me? Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna be best friends with the scavengers. Ignore the name of this challenge. Hey guys. Cool. Now we just need to head to Shoreline and then just come back. Do I have food? I don't. There's a popcorn plant right here. And an egg bug and a dropwood. No spears though. I did give my last spear to the scavengers, but there's food in this screen. Or there's a spear. No, that's my food. Well, I guess the eggs are still here, right? That's most of it. Yeah, that's actually enough. I didn't even see that spear. I've spent many hours looking for spears. You get very used to looking for a particular pattern. I don't think I need no more pearls. Can that happen? I mean, hold up. What does the challenge say? So potentially, like, scavengers will just keep showing up. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I have Chieftain already. Also, how do you actually do it? Is it just a slide? Just slide into them with the jetfish? Because I believe jetfish, the way they work is that they deal damage if they're moving fast enough. So when they're swimming around in the water, they can bump into things and actually deal damage to them. But if they're on land, then you need to do a slide to get them up to speed, and then they still do, the damage still applies in that situation. Hey, dude. I get to do some funny movement tech with this guy. Jumping on them also works, like Gourmand. I guess, yeah, that is also just a way of getting speed. Also, goodness, this is annoying. Regrab. Did I do it right? I don't know. Oh, regrab as in this funny thing. Can you hold up? Like this? Isn't there? Can you fly if you do this fast enough? Yo, calm down. Sorry about that. Whatever. Can I actually make up that jump? I can. Anyway, I'm not gonna mess around with that anymore. Time to visit our friends. I still have yet to check the passage, like I said I was going to, like, forever ago. I don't think I've ever used the jetfish in this room. Or in garbage in general. So I imagine that going through these rooms as like Survivor or Monk would be a lot more difficult, just because they're weaker. Hunter can actually like carry them and bring them up those ladders. Oh, pearl. Do I have a pearl? I don't. I mean, surely I can just leave this guy behind and he'll survive, right? He's cool. Okay, now time to actually do the challenge. Give him a pearl, so we're cool now, right? And I just killed them all. Does the pounce work better? Oh, one of them died. They are dying. There's no sound effect. It just happened. Yeah, there's threat music just because of the dead scavs. Like, there's a threat somewhere in here, but we don't know what it is. Okay, it looks like just kind of landing on them works a lot better than doing a slide. More of them are showing up. These are like the replacement scavengers. Jetfish is the threat. It's fine. They don't even credit the jetfish to the kills. Like you would think that they would get mad at the jetfish at least and try to attack it, but nope, no threats at all. Yeah, there's more of them are just gonna keep showing up for a while. There's another. These bombs keep flying everywhere. This will take a while. The threat level is increasing. Okay, it's not working right now. There we go. Come on. There we go. Just a big clump of them right here. Yep, level 4 now. The ones on the poles are a little bit harder to get. There we go. Is this the last one? What are you doing up there? Just trying to run away? He is actually he's the smart one. Actually knows where to be safe. Like I'm staying away from this. It's just kind of working. If I could at least just push them down. There we go. Nope, he wants to climb back up. He really wants to be in this one spot. Maybe if I go to the other side. Hey, there we go. Okay, I think this is it. I think I heard a scavenger over here. No. Yeah, I think that's all the scavengers. It's almost full threat level. Nice. Wait a bit more. Okay. So I should go to a shelter from here. I imagine I don't need to keep the jetfish. Do I have food? I mean, there's food here. No. I could food somewhere else. There's a popcorn plant. Shelter in the gates. That's a better idea. Just watch out for the dropper, and that's pretty much the only threat. Is it the end of the cycle? Yeah, that actually took like the entire cycle to complete. So if I got unlucky with the cycle length, that could have actually been a problem. Oops. Oh shoot. I actually need to be fast. Dude, can you pop any slower? That's fine. The next room doesn't rain. And the leashes should be gone, too. See? We're fine. That popcorn was just making it more interesting. So I guess the reason to do this is to show that there's no kills. But I technically didn't kill anyone. I'm totally fine. Okay, so I guess I'll just move on to the next one from here. And also I couldn't have checked Chieftain Progress because I did not have a Survivor. I guess just go to Subterranean first. I could go from Shoreline and just kind of go backwards. Yeah, I guess it's closer. Shoreline, Subterranean, and then bring some Scavengers. Go back to Shoreline and just go to Moon. Can I not? A lot of rep though. Yes. There's a bunch of pearls in Subterranean. There's that one room with like 3 pearls in it. And I've already given them a bunch of stuff. This challenge is to bring Scavengers to Looks of the Moon. This is the vanilla only challenge because in Downpour there's already Scavengers there. Please don't be a problem. Shoot, they're gonna be a problem. Yeah, come over here. You know, if I had a jetfish right now, I could actually make it past. Oh, Vulture too. That spear that you have, I would like it. I don't even know where the spear. Oh, it's in the wing. We're fine. I don't know the fastest way to get to Subterranean. I'm just gonna go in this direction. Oh, this room sucks. This room is awful. There's these leeches here, and if you get grabbed by any amount of leeches, it's really hard to actually climb up these poles. Just come over here. Okay. It's just better shoreline. Why would you ever go there? What benefit do you gain from being in waterfront? Oops. They might actually kill me. No. What benefit do you gain at shoreline? Going to the moon? I don't have any food. I have plenty of time, so I'm just gonna go straight there. That's a king. Oh boy. And like, if you want to go to moon in waterfront facility, you can't go there as artificer, and as spearmaster, you can just go through precipice. And I do actually think that going through waterfront is probably the better option for your first playthrough. But it's just like so long. Like if you actually want to get to moon in a decent amount of time, like why bother with that whole route? Because you have to go to like waterfront and then the struts and then all the way through, basically through the entire like Looks of the Moon region. Okay, there's popcorn plant and like centipedes when I enter subterranean, so I'll just get food there. Oh, snail. Good thing I'm not Saint. Moon is always worth it. Oh, this is max karma. I guess it was good that I was already max karma, but I did not pay attention to that. That's fine. I can't tell if that's 1 or 2 centipedes. It's 1 centipede. It's actually quite a large one too. What cycle we're on? Imagine I actually run out of time before I complete this challenge. Yep, that's already chieftain. Okay, so I just need to find some scavengers. And just go backwards. I'm gonna kill these centipedes because they're gonna be in the way. Ooh. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have an extra spear. There's an extra spear down there. Yep, long cycle too. Yeah, come here. You're in a very bad spot, you know. Can't really attack me and all. Oh, I just pinned the spear. He's just gonna run away. Just gonna hang out up there. Okay, so how do scavengers even get here? I think they just spawn here, right? There's just there's some tunnels they can take, so they will just show up here at some point. I guess I'll just clear out this room for fun. I don't know if I can do anything to speed that up, or if I just have to kind of wait. Can you have more rep than Chieftain? Like once you get Chieftain, is that the highest reputation you can have, or can it go higher than what it shows? So I guess I can go and just try to... Oh, that's rough, man. I might be lineaging everything here. I don't know if these guys can be lineaged. That's a big one. Was that enough to kill him? Did I hit him 3 times? Anyway, I guess I'll go this way. Oh. Oh, eat that. No? Not interested? Wow, good job. Yeah, he did get tamed, or tame progress. Leviathan? That's just a jetfish. I think this is the jetfish, right? The friend challenge. Also, it's lagging a lot. What is the friend challenge? Oh, I'll do that in a different save file. I can't keep playing Hunter forever. Are you tamed? Which is actually a bad thing. I'm gonna be hanging out with scavengers. Ooh, goodness, Spider Central. Actually, this guy can deal with some of the spiders. Okay, there's only one spitter left, though. Whoops. I think I'm playing a score run right now. Like, I'm just going around killing stuff. Or maybe that's just like average Hunter experience. Okay. I could risk... Yeah, sure, I'll go further. Like, that's already all the spiders dead. In this area, there's some mole lizards left in this area. Okay, that's a reason not to do this. That's a mole lizard that is already dead. There's one more spear. Yeah. Is it here or one further? It's right here. This is a really funny pearl if you're going for the getting all the pearls quest, because this one might be stolen by the scavengers. Although that might have been a bigger problem before Downpour, or before Remix, because I think there's now the setting to just make it so that they can't take colored pearls and that they'll respawn. Hey, yeah, come here. Best one. Yeah. That was actually kind of dangerous. That was also kind of dangerous. Eesh. Okay. Take the pearls. And go. No scavengers yet. That's friend. That's the friend. I think. Don't eat that. It's bad for your health. I do need to kill him. I don't think I... You know what? Sure. Oh, sorry about that. Hydraulic pressed. Yeah, it's funny. This looks like a lot of kills, but it actually kind of isn't. Like score runners are still like really impressive. They're crazy. They can get like 3 times as many kills as that, or probably more. It's like it's like 80 points. We're kind of fused. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 300 points. Are you allowed to double spawn for that challenge? The 300 points? Because I think it might be possible with like just double spawn an easy region, have a vulture mask. That doesn't sound too bad. Ooh, actually made that jump. Rival plans. I wonder which one of these guys is my friend and which one wants to kill me. You know, bringing 2 pearls is just making this more difficult. Aye. Just kind of launching myself around. Here, you know what? Eat that. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't see any scavengers. I guess we're still just waiting for them. Maybe if I had given them more stuff earlier, they would be more likely to show up right here. Like I have max rep. I got these pearls. But I guess this is kind of opposite. Like I got the pearls to make rep higher, but I need to actually see them to give them the pearls. Then I have to go through sub-training again. I'm already here. I could reset the cycle repeatedly until they just spawn here, because I think they're more likely to show up at the very beginning of the cycle. Yeah, there is a scav merchant on the opposite side of the region. I guess I'll go back. I mean, if I die, I can just start back from that that other shelter. Wall pants. I absolutely understand why people don't like wall pants. They probably hurts more than they have helped. I guess in speedruns, I've gotten better at knowing when to like. I would try to actively avoid doing a wall pants accidentally. Like when I've done a route a lot, I know which areas you're more likely to accidentally do a wall pounce. But then just like moving around casually, just kind of moving wherever to areas that I don't like have routes for. Then, you know, just doing random movements, I'm more likely to just accidentally... Ooh, that's unfortunate. There's no stowaway here. I guess that the stowaway spawns for Gourmand right after Hunter. I do wonder if that stowaway is there for Survivor and Monk. Ooh. Oh, Downpour. Duh. Of course it's not there. Are we still talking about Shoreline? Ooh. That's rough. Oh. Okay. This is certainly an area. Okay, so in these like next few rooms, scavengers are more likely to show up. I don't want to keep going any further than this though, because then I might run into the red centipede. I mean, the red centipede could be here already. Inv any percent. That sounds a lot of fun. I can't wait to play Inv for their challenges. Oh, here they are. That sucks. Sucks for you. You can't revive people through walls. I don't really like how many creatures there are here. Let's wait for the scavengers to get over here. Hey guys. I need one more pip. I mean, 2 pearls, that's enough. If I had Chieftain, then 2 pearls should be enough to go over, right? To max it out. Alright, time to go ascend. I don't even have enough karma. Okay, now we just have to do all of that in reverse. What cycle is this? Can I see on this screen? Wow, the hunter? I'm hunting. Worst vanilla region is better than the worst Downpour region? Probably. If you say it like that, also this pearl is back. Because it's colored. Also, this guy doesn't know what to do. It's cool seeing you guys, but I'd like to go in this direction. I do see how that could be a problem. Like when creating a mod, it's like, well, I need to make this mod look as good as possible, so I'm just going to add detail everywhere. I do like Outer Expanse. I don't mind the way that region looks. It's definitely, you kind of have to get used to it because it's a lot. But I think for like a single region that looks like way more detailed than the rest, with like a bunch of plants and like lighting effects and stuff, I think that's fine because it's only Outer Expanse that has that. Every single other region is much more toned down, right? Hey guys, I need to go this way. I need to go this way. That's what I was saying. I don't like this. Oh, thank you. That's taken care of. Scavenger's actually being useful. Also, I like being able to see down in this tunnel. That's a drop away. Probably just got something. Yeah. How do you like that? Somehow I actually hit them. And then from here I'll go up. I see these scavengers and I get a little worried. I forget that they have good rep. It's actually been so long since I've had good reputation with scavengers. That sucks. Ooh. I always forget the drop bugs here. But they've just not been an issue. I got grabbed by one and I escaped from that one. See? Whoa, nice jump, dude. That was a little intense. Jumping all over the place. It's like a rivulet fight. But I'm Hunter. Damn, these centipedes are ruthless. They're gonna kill all the scavengers before I hit the shoreline. Oh, hello. I should probably shelter first. I don't have food. What are you pointing at? Help? Yeah, don't hit me. Hey. Are you attacking me? Because I threw a spear. I guess I'll shelter, because they're all leaving. And they should be more likely to show up next cycle. I could just go to shoreline. Hopefully throwing that spear didn't make them mad again. Because that one guy seemed bothered by it. I wish you could see. I mean, it is kind of a cheat that you can see your scavenger rep through the passage. Oh, that's wonderful. I only have one spear. Guess what? There's another spear action. I'm dead. Maybe. Okay, I wanted the spears back, but I guess that's fine. I guess I just wait for scavengers. I wonder if they know where I am. I guess the kill squads, they do know where you are, right? And they'll send scavengers to your location. Practice crawl turns out. I didn't even know the timing. Yeah, it's exactly the same as kill squads, but they don't want to kill you? That's funny. Oh. I can't kill you. I guess I'll look for a spear. There's a fruit back there from the dropway. Oh, he grabbed me and I... What is happening? I also got very lucky there. Unfortunately, you can't do the same thing with Hunter because you can eat creatures, the way you grab them is different. But with Survivor, you can pick them up and then do the jump at the same time. But with Hunter, you have to grab them first and then do the throw jump. Still no scavengers. Do I need to go look for them? I mean, that would involve crossing the entirety of subterranean for the third time. Fourth time? Fifth time? Who knows? That one spear throw. Is that a problem? Okay, we go back. Oh! Never mind. Wait, come back. Here, take that, and then take this. Okay, tell your friends to come back. Yeah. Well, if I enter the gate room, you know, I should stop asking questions to just do stuff. I'll just hang out here. Yeah. Okay, this is a big enough group that I can bring all of them in. Because I need to be in the shelter. I mean, I'm sure I could just bring one in. That's probably fine. But I like seeing the whole squad. Don't need to be in the gate? No? Oh. Okay. There's 3 or 4 of them. And these two groups of scavengers will forever be separated. Surfing on scavengers. So now it's just getting to moon, right? Can I shelter before going to moon? I imagine I can. Because now there's basically scavengers in shoreline somewhere, so they can go wherever they want within shoreline, and they will stay between cycles. Have to shelter? Okay. But it's funny that one jetfish always gets stuck in that one spot every time. Or sometimes 2 jetfish. There can be 2 jetfish in that one pipe. Just stuck there. Snails? No. Like for a hunter run, this has actually been kind of peaceful. Like maybe Artificer and Spearmaster have made me think that the difficulty of the game is a lot higher than it actually is. I do wonder what exactly is different compared to, or comparing like Artificer and Spearmaster to Hunter. Because I kind of assume that they always have the same set of spawns, but maybe Spearmaster. Even more with the Hunter. I mean, the Hunter overall is more difficult because of the time limit. Like completing the Hunter's campaign, especially like all objectives. Because if you just want to go get Echoes and then leave, you know, but if you want to get Moon or talk to Pebbles too, then, you know, doing all of that within a limited time is actually quite difficult. And for Artificer and Spearmaster, especially Artificer, you really have just as many attempts as you want, right? Or as you need. You might die 100 or 200 times, but it doesn't matter. But for Hunter, deaths actually have some greater consequence, requiring that you spend a few cycles getting karma. Hunter is louder. Also, this kelp is the worst kelp in the game. Actually, did they just knock items out of my hands? Is that a downpour only thing where you prevent them from doing that? Oh, cooldown. Inv is not even that hard, says a single person. Actually, 2 people. I know someone else who would say that. I will have to play Inv, by the way. So if you've been waiting for me to stream Inv, this is the time. There are 3 challenges that require that you play Inv, and 2. Actually, almost all of them look kind of awful. So I'm excited to see that. Okay, I think this is the challenge complete because there's scavengers. This doesn't look that unusual because scavengers can spawn here in Downpour, but for vanilla, this is the only way you can get them to show up here. Hey, what are you throwing at? Is it? Yeah, Overseer's here. I tab out of the game and I just hear spears being thrown around. Cool. So that should be taken care of then. I'll just go. I have no food at all. I do want to go shelter anyway. Basically the same time as Feast. Where is Feast? It's down there. Oh, I see. So the Tasty is the next challenge where you die to a centipede dragging you into its den, which is a pretty specific scenario. I guess it's like easiest in one spot where you can also lineage a red centipede for the other challenge. Can you? There you go. I think I know how to do the one where you get dragged into the shelter by a centipede. I think I know how to do that. And for killing a red centipede, you just need a spore puff, right? And then just kill that one centipede like a bunch of times until it lineages. Oh, centipede pride protection, right? I need to go change that. Okay, that's that challenge done. So the best place is in garbage wastes, right? Check which room that is. But I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, that is the right room. I guess I'll do both of them at the same time. I could just leave like the monk save file until I get back to it. But since they're both in the same room, I guess I'll do that. Okay. Shoot. All these windows. I could try it without a sport puff. That actually sounds awful. Because Monk does way less damage. And red centipedes are already hard to kill. So I guess I need to actually farm up some karma first. So actually, I'll eat the tutorial food. I don't do this often. Oops. It's that doesn't want to leave. The armor doesn't fall off in one hit. It's based on damage. So it would actually be like twice. It'd be awful. It's basically the summary there, right? I'll grab 2 more. Also, the remake setting I'll turn off in a bit. I guess I could just wait until I get to the actual room. I'll do it right now so I don't forget. Why isn't this working? Spearfisher? Is that the Leviathan one? Just use the singularity bomb. It's that easy. Oops. Wow, Monk does not need any food at all. Yeah, Monk is only 2 food pips away from being a slug pod. Just gonna head over to the other shelter, in which case I should actually, I guess just go the other way. Don't need to go to industrial or anything. So I think the way that I think I saw the Leviathan be killed is that you bad spirit to like teleport it to a room where it doesn't fit, and so it gets clipped out of bounds, and then it dies just by falling. And so I guess if you just hit them before that, then it gets counted as your kill. Or maybe that's not necessary, or something else. But I feel like that's kind of a strange challenge, honestly. Because it's very much based on if you know how to do it, you know? Because if someone is just looking through the challenges and they're like, huh, I'm gonna try out these challenges, you know? And if they don't like go and ask around for help or like look up how it's done, like how are you supposed to figure that out, you know? Because before I started streaming, actually, I did some of these challenges. I totally forgot that was a full plant, by the way. But I did some of these challenges, and I was like, well, some of these would be interesting to try, you know? But if I were going through the challenges on my own and trying to figure out how to like kill a Leviathan, it's like, well, I guess I'm just not doing that one. I think those are kind of strange challenges to include in that list. Same with the kill the scavengers without kill credit one. Or the bringing scavengers to moon. Like, you have to know specifically how to do the challenge before it even starts. Like, it's not a problem right now for me, right? Because I mean, I could just ask for help. Thank you all for showing up and answering my questions and watching the stream. But some other challenges I think are a lot better at just being very obvious what you have to do. Like collect all the pearls. That's like, okay, just go get all the pearls. I mean, I guess maybe it's unclear where the pearls actually are. I think you might have to search up the pearl locations. But at least that's like an actual like in-game mechanic. Like you're already supposed to go out and explore and look for the pearls, right? That's like part of the base game, right? And so a challenge where you just collect all of them, that already makes sense immediately. It's not like you need some sort of guide to explain what exactly you have to do in the first place. Or maybe the challenges kind of feel like they're just there to show off some obscure tech. Like someone found out that you can kill scavengers with a jetfish without getting kill credit, and they're like, this would be funny as a challenge. They're to teach. I mean, I don't know if they're that practical outside of the challenge itself. Hey. Do I have a pearl? I don't. The pearl's right in this room. I thought I already went past it. Oh right, they're not colored as monk. A little surprised by that for a second. Also, wasn't that changed in Downpour? So only in vanilla, they're not colored, but then they changed it back in Downpour. I feel like they might have done that. Thanks for the speed boost. I don't know if it actually helped. An eel lizard for real? Hey, you guys are kind of in the way, you know? Am I going to be able to get back? I mean, there's a pearl pretty close on the other side, so... I don't think it should be a problem. Okay, I actually think that Downpour is actually too difficult overall. Because a lot of players... Okay, a big portion of the community is players that have played Rain World for years. And so when Downpour came out, they immediately... They just immediately went and played the DLC, and you know they had already played the game for a very long time, so it was like a manageable difficulty, right? Probably players who have already beaten the Hunter campaign, or maybe gone for like extra challenges like speedruns or score runs and such, right? That was part of what that was kind of the target audience for Downpour, honestly. Players who have already played Rain World for a very long time, right? Which makes sense for Rain World being like a very old game with an already established community, right? But for players who are playing Rain World for the first time, they may beat the base game, you know, they might complete the Survivor campaign, and immediately get the DLC. Thank you for that. They might immediately get the DLC and move on to the Downpour campaigns. And you could start with Gourmand, right? And Gourmand is manageable. Is a manageable difficulty, right? They're not too bad. They have some hunter spawns, but it's not in a crazy amount. But if you go straight towards Artificer, suddenly there's a massive difficulty spike. Like Survivor to Artificer is a huge difference. That can take a lot of time to get used to. Like fighting creatures, fighting hunter spawn creatures. Artificer has more movement tech, faster movement speed, and the double jump, which maybe that makes the game easier, but sometimes it expects that you make use of that movement tech, so it's a little bit more demanding in that aspect. Oh, he's just gonna ignore me. Monk privilege. And like the base difficulty for Downpour is modeled around Hunter. Artificer and Spearmaster have Hunter spawns. Saint and Rivulets are not as bad at I think, but they still have they include Hunter creatures, right? Because I think people forget that red lizards, king vultures, spitter spiders, red centipedes, those are all Hunter exclusive enemies. Those are the hard mode enemies, right? But all the other campaigns just use those creatures just normally. Like Gourmand, even Gourmand has a handful of king vultures and such. I think that Survivor is a better model of the game's difficulty because Survivor is already difficult. People complain about Rainbow being too difficult, and they're only playing the Survivors campaign, right? It is still a difficult game by default. It is only until you spend a lot of time to get used to the game where Hunter becomes, more manageable. Or at that point where the game itself is more manageable, and then Hunter is a challenge on top of that, right? So if you play the game enough, eventually you can be very comfortable with Survivor, and then Hunter is pushing yourself, I think Downpour would have been probably better if the difficulty was a little bit closer to Survivor. And I understand that the characters are overpowered. They have crazy abilities, so of course the difficulty should be higher. Which means actually it kind of balances out, right? Hunter spawns, but you are a strong character, right? But the characters already have some sort of downside. Artie has to deal with scavengers on top of Hunter spawns. Spearmaster has to carry around a Pearl. Rivet has short range cycles. So there's kind of 2 layers of a downside when there's only one strength of the character being better. So I think overall the difficulty ends up being quite a lot higher. Especially for a player who has only finished the Survivors campaign. It could be a big step up. And also, this is something that I actually didn't expect to be a problem from watching, but something that I've noticed from watching a particular playthrough of the game, is that, you might not be completely familiar with the layout of the map by the time you move on to the Downpour campaigns. That you might have only explored, the bare minimum to complete the game. Let's say that you take the intended route of going to Moon first, through Garbage Waste and Shoreline, and then you go up Shaded to the Leg, then to Pebbles, right? And then after Pebbles, you go to Sky Island's farm raise, and then Subterranean, right? So you basically do a big loop around the whole world. You may memorize those connections, right? But there's still connections between regions that you may not be familiar with. Like the fact that Shaded connects to Industrial, or that Chimney connects to Industrial, or that Farm Raise connects to Outskirts. These may be connections that you don't know about. And so navigating can be a lot more difficult, because if your goal is to get to Pebbles, well, the only way that you know how to do that is to go to Industrial, then Garbage, then Shoreline, then Shaded, then Memory Crypts, then the Leg, right? That might be the only way that you know how to get to Pebbles. You don't know that you can just take a shortcut up to like chimney in the wall, right? And that is part of the appeal, but you know, you're kind of stacking on even more layers of difficulty, right? You're playing as a new character, there's hunter spawns, maybe there's like a bunch of scavengers too, and you need to carry around scavenger bodies to get through karma gates, and you need to like still discover like a bunch of the region connections. I think a lot of players play Downpour already knowing the map layout, right? You've already played Survivor and Hard enough to know the way that every single region connects to every other region. And so the Downpour campaigns, when you're like, oh, I need to go to Pebbles, or Pebbles is telling me to go to Outer Expanse, or Pebbles is or Moon is telling me to go to Communications Array, right? You know how to get to those locations. Hello, welcome to the stream. Anyway, that's my contribution. Back to challenges now. I'm just heading to the garbage waste. Yeah. I don't need to go any further than that. There's some lizards down there. Yeah, I guess it really depends on the centipede and the lineage. Oh, hey dude, I don't have good rep with you. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Actually, I do. I gave them some pearls at the toll. I could have given them some more spears too. But they should be above neutral, which is good enough for Monk. I really like that wall pounce. Do scavengers treat Monk any differently than Survivor? Because I think the reputation is the same for both of them, right? But most creatures are more passive towards Monk, right? Just in general, like lizards and such. I don't know if that makes a difference for scavengers, though. Ooh, nice. The rep is different. So Monk actually does start with higher rep. That's interesting. Okay, so I think I know how to get to this room. Actually, I do know how to get to this room. I was trying to remember that Monk cannot swim. They're very bad at it. Please, just go down. Is it that hard? Can you make that jump? kind of just want to see if it's possible. Coyote jump. I mean, you could do this. Just kidding. That didn't work. But I think I can jump from this. Yeah. I mean, the intended way to do that is just spear pin, but I wanted to see if it's probably possible. Oh, Monk actually needs higher rep for Chieftain. So you do need like the full 100. We're here. Is that the centipede? Okay. Well, I'll be here for a while. That guy just fell. Monk needs 90. There might as well be 2 chats right now. Well, there are, if you count the Twitch chat, right? But within YouTube, there's 2 entirely different conversations going on. So it's those centipedes. So I need to kill them for them to not be the baby centipedes anymore. Because I don't think eating them counts as like killing them. I don't even have a spear though. Eating them counts? Well, I'll just use the spear just in case. If I had a spear, please don't steal it. Whoops, that was a mistake. Oh, thank you. You gave me the spear. How nice of him to put me up on that platform. It's right music playing for some reason. Wow, Monk, you suck. I mean, I'm a Monk fan. I'm a big fan of Monk, but they are very weak. They are in fact. They have difficulty. Where are you going? It's like in Terraria when you can't, when you like accidentally hit like a bunny or something, some other critter with like a copper axe and it doesn't die instantly. It's surprising. It's like, huh? They're not dead? Also, wow. Yeah, get out of here. Like there's some creatures that you expect just to always die instantly from any attack, but then you hit them once and they don't die and it's like, huh? I guess I'll keep this guy. I'm gonna need a lot of food to lineage these guys. It's like sleeping in the same shelter like 10 times in a row. Scavengers? I did give you... Okay, they should be chill. It's not like they give this like as a gun or something. Wow. Do I have to kill both of them? I don't know how the shelter works. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't bring them into the shelter. I don't know if that messes with it. Wonder if I'm gonna see all the dreams. Anyone? No? Nothing? Taking a break? This means we're making progress, at least. Nothing again? I want to check on the map what this looks like. Just a bunch of 50s. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So I imagine that there might just be a chance that they don't come back for a cycle, right? That's the pole plant. Okay. I cannot beat with these waves. And I haven't even gotten them to like a small, like an adult centipede. I have to go all the way to red centipede. This is so could have eaten that. They're back and they're small. I'm not taking screenshots, but I'm just gonna take the screenshot after the stream is done. Just use the VOD. So there were 3 baby centipedes there, which, I mean, one of these has to be the one that lineages, right? Really? Is it buffer? That's cool. It wasn't that bad. Hopefully the monk doesn't get tired of eating centipedes. I'm surprised that worked. No centipedes again? I wonder how many times I've done that kind of wall pass. Nothing again? Well, the Valkyrie's back. Thought that was acid. Luckily, we are not in past garbage waste. I don't even see what the point of this argument is. I don't understand. If you don't, oh, okay, never know what. Never mind. We have a something to do. Okay, hold up. So do I hit him once? No, he ran away. Do I just reset? I might just reset. Has it even been? So that's roughly what you do, right? Get him to run back into the shelter and then get grabbed by him. Spearmaster speedruns are one of the best things to come out of Downpour. Are you okay? Have you done the speedrun yourself? I did disable the centipede. No, he was about to grab me. They were thinking about it. I'm gonna run out of karma. Yeah, actually, I don't even think I injured him enough. It's already off. Is there a different setting that I'm missing? So I need to make sure that he's actually returning to the shelter before I get grabbed. But I think that's roughly the idea. It just might take a few attempts and all my karma. There's the sound effect for the grab, but it's not an actual grab. Maybe I should get grabbed and then stab him. No, he'll just drop me then. I don't need karma though, because I'm not leaving this region. Also, I don't think that downpour really impacts the quality of the original game. Because people can still go and just play. I mean, most people who play downpour are not going to. No. Okay. Sometimes they are running away and then they try to kill you, and then they. But like people aren't going to immediately play with the DLC on. You're still gonna try, like, your first playthrough is still gonna just gonna be vanilla. And you get to play the game, enjoy it, and then it's like, okay, I want to play more Rain World. There's this DLC that I might as well try out, you know? I don't know how much you care about, like, how downpour retroactively affects the base game. But I think that it's nice that the DLC exists. Because the alternative is nothing at all, right? Because the developers weren't going to continue updating the game. Probably not. Dude. Whoops. Don't get involved in this. Are you injured? Did I hit you at all? Huh. No. I think there is a, well, it's hard to even say that a DLC is a good thing for Rain World. Like, is there any, well, I guess you could say it's a good thing, but also I'm dead. But whether that doesn't step on the base game, it is buffering. I actually need this to be working right now. No, they're deciding between just killing me or just running away, but it's hard to get the in between. What am I trying to do? This is the challenge where a centipede drags you into a pipe and it kills you. Yeah. And the next challenge that I'm doing after this is the one where you... Yes? He was right there. He was about to do it. Are you dead? No. Also, Guinness. The amount of deaths. Yeah, they can do that. And that is why this challenge exists. Because there's people who are like, huh? That can happen? Although, I don't know if it's very interesting as a challenge. Is this a thing that you actually want to go and do? And it's like, that was really a difficult challenge that tested my skill with the game. Yippee. Okay, that's it. Okay, you know what? I'm not even playing Downpour right now. This is all base game challenges. We already understand your take on Downpour. And I already have like, I already complained about Downpour too. There's a ton of issues with it. I agree with that. But now it's not the time for that. I'm not even playing Downpour. So I think we can move on. Okay. So now I need to lineage this Centipede even more. I think that's a larger Centipede, which is scary as Monk. It's no longer trivial to defeat him. I don't even have another spear. There's another spear up there. Hey, yeah, come here. I don't know if they still lineage if you just injure them instead of just killing them. There is now more Centipede than there was. Oh, sorry, pole plant. That's an interesting place to die. Doesn't count if you don't get kill credit. Okay. I want that spear. Is it pinned? It might be pinned in the wall. I thought it hit the pole plant though. I can't grab it. Okay, there we go. Okay, what is it this time? Huh. I think this is a different set of view. What? Are there green lizards in Saints campaign? I don't think so. They're all karma lizards. Is there one? One in some random obscure location that I haven't seen? It's on lineage? Well, then it doesn't matter. There's tons of creatures in lineage. There's strawberry lizards in every campaign if you lineage, right? Maybe. I don't know if you can actually get them in every campaign. That's a wonderful creature. You eat your children first. I don't really want to fight them near the den because I might just run away. I mean, it's probably not an issue. Oh yeah, be right here, please. No, not up there. Oh, it's dead. Cool. It's a little stuck. Weighted blanket. Nothing? Okay. It is nice that there's like so much food that the centipedes respawn immediately. I pretty much haven't had to leave this room. Only going to the next room over for the bubble fruit. There's this big spreadsheet with all the challenges on it. And that's what's linked on the Discord. So it technically isn't on the Discord itself if you don't want to, or if you don't have Discord. Nothing? Yeah, there's nothing here. Gotta love the ambient threat music that always plays in this room because of this pole plant. Oh, I guess I should update. That one of these has been completed. So the next challenge is to lineage a centipede up to a red centipede, and then eat it. And so the biggest challenge is actually just getting the red centipede in the first place, because I have a spore puff in my stomach that will make killing it actually very easy. So that's what I've been doing here for a while. I think it might be blocking the link if you're sending that in the chat. Okay, I hope that's the right link. Yeah, that should work. All these windows. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know when you joined. It might have been a while ago. Nothing again? Come back. A minute ago? Okay. I was looking away for a bit. Is it your way to try to get more people into the doing challenge runs on the Discord? I guess that's me. I'm the one contributing towards it. Just steal this idea. I mean, it's not a totally unique idea. If you want to do the challenges, just go do the challenges. The only thing that I might be doing differently is that I'm trying to complete every single one of them. So if you want to skip a few of the annoying ones, which I imagine that I'm going to want to do eventually, if you want, there's a role on the Discord server for having a certain amount of challenges completed. For 10, or I guess for a single challenge completed, you can get a roll for that, and then for 10 and then 20. So I guess if you just want the 20 roll, then you only need to complete 20 of the like 60 challenges. I don't know if downpour challenges count actually. They should, right? This guy really does not want to come out. Okay, another cycle. Doesn't count if you don't have the DLC. That's understandable. Sometimes I forget that it's a DLC that you have to buy. I've just played with the DLC on for like a year now, so it's just kind of felt like the default game, just how it is, you know. And I kind of wonder if there's anyone who would have speedran downpour runs if they just had the DLC. If downpour was just the way the game was, that maybe more people would try out some of the downpour category speedruns. But of course, I don't think that the downpour should be the way the game is. It's fine as DLC. Or like maybe like a mod pack instead. Like if downpour was just a mod instead, it'd make a lot more sense. Honestly. Because that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it is fun to use wall pounces in like Pebbles %. There's some really good places to use them. And some of the quality of life changes are nice too. So even without downpour enabled, the like just 1.9 is nice. I did. Actually, I was told about the tech at the beginning of the stream and I went and looked at it. Did you both just independently ask if I saw the new tech in both the YouTube and the Twitch chat at the same time? And also both just say that it's very fun? Are you the same person? Also, there's no centipede. What is up with this guy? Am I gonna have to go to a different room? This guy does not want to show up. There's only one viewer with just like 20 alternate accounts. Okay, well I guess I need to go somewhere else for food now. I guess if it is a 30% chance, then it makes sense if it takes a while for Monk. Are these guys still mad at me? No. It's been like 10 cycles. So they shouldn't be. What is the tech? It is basically you can climb a wall very quickly. I don't really know what exactly you have to do for it. But in like really tall vertical rooms. Oh hey dude. It can let you climb those rooms very quickly. But only if there's like a very flat wall that you can go up against. Okay, well I guess it's enough food. I'm doing the challenges in order of difficulty that they're listed on the Discord. or on the spreadsheet. And I'm up to, well, I'm doing Feast right now because it was easy to do right after Tasty, but Tasty was the last one that I finished that was in order. So all of the ones before that, I have completed, plus Journey. I completed Journey before doing these. Well, there's also a bunch of other random challenges that I've also completed, but I never submitted. So I'm just going to redo all of those. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get to the ones at the end of the list. Although I feel like a handful of them are going to be really easy, actually. Especially any of these, like, speedrunning challenges. Hey, dude. Welcome back. There's not another spear here. Oh, he's dead. Like, this challenge right here, this is not difficult. Especially with the Spore Puff. Like, this is not very difficult at all, but it's taking a long time. I probably will prefer the challenges that are actually, like, very difficult, but only will take a few minutes to complete. Well, maybe more than that if it takes multiple attempts, but I prefer that over like, the really long ones where it just takes forever just to get it going. This isn't even a long challenge, but, oh, goodbye, spear. But just lineaging, because it's random, it takes a while. Oh, sorry, dude. I find it funny that centipedes do not care about rocks at all. Like, even the baby centipedes you can throw a rock at and they do not care. Until you hit them with a spear. Oh, does that same thing apply to jellyfish? It's if you throw a jellyfish at a centipede, it will not care, but if you stab it with a spear first, then it works. I imagine that means that it is the same system. So the stun from a rock is essentially the same as the stun from a jellyfish. Or it's like counted as the same thing in that check. No centipedes today? I'll just go down. I am aware of single cycle score runs. I have not actually watched any of them because they're very long. But I'm aware of the existence of them, and they're very interesting. Okay, still no centipede back. Okay, this will probably be the last challenge that I complete then. The main idea with the single cycle score runs is that Metropolis at night can go on forever. The cycle can go on forever because there's no rain. And so you basically just get as many points as you can, and then you go to Metropolis, and then you just like kill everything in that region. That's my idea of it. Maybe there's more to it. Dude. Hey, I got a Batfly somehow. I feel like it goes on for so long that it kind of defeats the purpose of a single cycle score run. Like, because a score run, a normal score run is very long. Full, like, 25 or whatever cycles it is, plus any starve cycles that you do. And so it can go on for, like, an extremely long amount of time if you really want to get as many points as possible. But if a single cycle score run is just, you spend, like, a few hours in Metropolis, then it still just goes on forever. I mean, I understand that there's probably, like, there should be, like, 2 different categories where it's, like, one is in Metropolis and then another is, like, Metropolis is banned. It's prepare Singularity Bomb in every single cycle, or every single shelter. I heard there's discussion about if that should be allowed or not, because they're incredibly annoying to get. And also really overpowered. Chef sounds really fun. Isn't Chef awful? Yeah, that one does look awful. No centipede again. What cycle are we on now? Like cycle like 200? Yeah, Guardian is another one. Oh. Okay, well, we're almost there. I think this is probably one lineage away. I don't know how to kill this thing, though. I believe that isn't overgrown. He's going somewhere. I could try to get them to fight anything. I don't think anything else is going to do damage other than, like, scavengers. Because Lizard will just, like, one-shot them. And vultures. Well, not one-shot them, but, like, incapacitate them. Also, I cannot do basic platforming. Although, if he's going over to somewhere where there's more spears, like, I see another spear up there. That's actually nice. Don't see any spears. Oh, hello. Aye. That was quick. Okay, this is where fighting them actually becomes quite difficult without a stockpile of spears. Okay, I see a lot of spears right now, so this should be a lot easier. The one time when Spearmaster would be nice right now. Although Hunter would probably be good too. Oops. Actually, if I can get him into this tunnel. No, they are ignoring me. They really like going up here. They're dead. That took like 10 spear hits. Okay, so I believe the next time the centipede shows up, it should be red. Which actually is the easiest one to kill. Well, all of them would have been easy to kill with a Spore Puff, but I needed to save one. I guess I could have brought 2 from Farmer's. Kept one in the shelter and just use that on the overgrown and then use the next on the spread. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible. It just takes like a lot longer. Maybe if you could get the red centipede into a pipe, into a tunnel like this, they can't actually get to you. So you would just kind of keep throwing spears at them, and eventually it'd be enough. Yeah, I guess it's random when you actually deal enough damage to remove their armor. Okay. I guess we weren't there yet. There's, I think, is this already a spear? Wait, come back. You aren't injured. That was close. Okay, there's no spears in here. Unless you're gonna turn around like that. Thank you. Cool. Oh, Hunter. I guess I haven't gotten the bubble fruit in a while. There's just so many centipedes here. I will probably hear the red centipede the moment I enter the room. That's kind of what happened with the overgrown one. And it looks like there's not going to be a centipede at all. Oh, right. Good job. You can probably just jump up to those platforms, but the train is a little bit awkward for that. Could you use explosive spears for that? I mean, on the same screen, like on Chimney, at the top of Chimney, it's so open that there can be two King Vultures at the same time, but still like plenty of space to work with. Can't use explosive spears. That's understandable. Well, I already have enough food. Taming lizards. I mean, taming lizards is pretty easy. Honestly, the more difficult part is... Here's another dream. It's this one. But I feel like the only reason to tame a lizard is if you want them as a companion, which for most things that I do, they will hurt more than help. Or for the friend passage, which is actually... Why did you do that? Hey, what did he do here? It's not even breaking the... Taking this one. Don't ask me how that actually worked out. Goodbye, leeches. What are you doing? Just taking a bath in garbage water. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I threw the Spore Puff in the right direction, and then I turned around, and the Spore Puff also turned around. Kind of weird thing that can happen sometimes. Okay, that was good coverage. Is he gonna run away? I hope they don't run back to the shelter. Usually it takes a while. He might just run back. Struggling though. Yeah. I mean, one Spore Puff is enough. I should maybe try to bring them like a few rooms away. Oh, that was close. That was also close. Goodness. Hey, dude. Hey, you want a friend? Okay, this should be far enough away, right? That's a lot of rooms to traverse to get all the way here. They're very curious. Good coverage. One Spore Puff might not be enough if you just hit like one side of them. I think it depends on how many like segments of the centipede that you actually hit with a Spore Puff. How are they doing? These garbage worms are just watching. What is up with this guy? Okay, red centipede eaten. What are the requirements for the challenge? Okay. So just, I need to go back and get screenshots of all the other lineages. Cool. That was a fun challenge. But that is going to be it for this stream. I may do this tomorrow. I don't know if I want to stream this tomorrow. Cause I could spread these out a lot, right? And you know, maybe like once a week, do one stream where I do these challenges. Or I could try to rush through it and do as many challenge streams as possible and try to like kind of speedrun this sort of. Not for real, but you know, rush it. The alternative is Sphere Master Story Percent, so you know, there is a good reason to. I should hold up. How many challenges completed total? I did Flytrap, Visitor, Manslaughter, Chieftain, Tasty, and Feast. So that is 7 out of 60, including Journey. Because I have completed Journey already. That was the one challenge that I've already done. All achievements? Oh, is that a challenge? Just to get all the achievements? Oh, yeah, it is. Maybe that means I'll do a stream where I get all the achievements from like as if I didn't have them. No, I probably won't do that. Okay, now I have to like go and actually like get the verification, get all these verified, so that'll be fun. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.